going to be a rarity where we start the skinny talking about politics, but a lot of celebrities were actually talking about the presidential debate from last night.
Quite a few of them shared their very partisan views, but some of them did choose to take the high road with a dash of humor instead. Singer Liz Phair tweeted, quote, "Remember to watch the debate through a pinhole camera or polarized sunglasses. Staring at it with the naked eye may cause blindness."
This is my favorite. So supermodel Chrissy Teigen, she kept it brief, saying only drinking game for tonight is to never stop.
And regardless of your political stance, Ellen DeGeneres had a message for all voters, tweeting, "They say 100 million people are watching these debates. If you're interested enough to watch, I hope you're interested enough to vote. We need you."
All right, that's a pretty good message from Ellen, but you're right. A lot of the celebs that I saw were clearly partisan in their tweets throughout the night.
That's right. And if Liz Phair's quote is actually evidence of the way the debates went down, it's not sure that everyone who did tune in will vote.
Yeah, true.
All right, well, next, just in time for last night's debate, a nostalgic throwback to the 90s with a very today twist.
The cast of Will and Grace reunited for a brand new 10-minute modern-day episode on this year's presidential election.
Will and Grace gather in Will's now very dated Manhattan apartment, joined by Jack and Karen, who have some surprising opinions of their own.
You know, Hillary has done everything, Jack. She has been a two-time first lady.
I've been a two-timing first lady.
She has been a senator, secretary of defense.
State.
Blah,
blah, blah. I'm glazing, I'm bobbing.
She is going to appoint justices to the Supreme Court who are going to ensure your civil rights.
Yeah, but I don't like that she wears pants.
Deborah Messing has been an outspoken Clinton supporter, but the gang tweeted graphics saying #VoteHoney. In other words, just get out and vote.
By the way, NBC sources say they're unaware of any official reboot plans for the show, but man, it kind of makes you miss them when you see the whole gang there together, and to get that whole production back together like that, it's pretty impressive.
Well, and they recently, it had this sort of unofficial reunion, and maybe it was leading to something.
Yeah, they did so in Santa Barbara over the weekend and put out a photo of the whole gang back together.
Now we get to see them in action officially.
Well, next, in case you missed it, there was a Dancing with the Stars episode last night.
Now, because of the debate, the show was forced to cram 12 dances into just 1 hour for face-off night, leaving no room for judges' commentary or those tearful backstory packages.
Okay, so the high score of the evening was a 32 out of 40. That's pretty impressive for Calvin Johnson and Lindsay Arnold's Waltz there. Critics say Calvin still needs to work on the emotion coming across in his face, but he saved himself as they pulled off an amazing sliding split across the floor.
For a man who started this whole thing off saying he can't dance at all,
he actually
even being mocked by his siblings, that's not so bad at all.
Fairly smooth moves there.
And earning immunity from next round of cuts, Lori Hernandez, Vanilla Ice, Calvin Johnson, Maureen McCormick, James Hinchcliffe, and Jonna Kramer. A second couple will be sent home tonight.
One of the funniest memes that I saw on the night during the debate was at one point, Donald Trump said he had the support of ICE, and someone said, Vanilla Ice supported Donald Trump? But
he might left out the ICE baby.
Yes, exactly.
And finally, the celebrity wedding crasher here in New York.
So this was funny. A bride and groom, they were snapping their wedding pictures. This is in beautiful Central Park when look who walks down. Tom Hanks jumping right into their photo shoot.
Apparently he was just out jogging when he spotted the couple and he decided to surprise them. They were completely starstruck. Their names are Elizabeth and Ryan, and they invited him to take a few pictures with them. No surprise.
That's actually very cool. Their wedding photographer and Hanks himself all shared the photos on Instagram, with Hanks saying, "Congrats and blessings. Hanks with an X."
At least he didn't find something they lost. That seems to be his new MO.
Yeah.
He finds things people left behind. He posts them on social media
for
someone to find
that.
them.
The ID.